I don't know if you can hear that, but there's just someone like banging out there in construction. Like, okay, we get it. You've got a real job. Yeah, okay, quit flexing. Hey, so Brightside is a YouTube channel. See you. Okay, you can definitely hear that. Fucking hell. So Brightside is a YouTube channel that does, I'm not quite sure what exactly it is. It's just colorful thumbnails, interesting clickable titles. They make things, that's about it. And they're quite consistent with about 3 videos a day. I wish that was me, I wish I could do that. And I really don't know how to define this channel, so I think we better just jump into it as quickly as possible so you can see yourself. Let's begin with a video uploaded like a few seconds ago. That's how much they upload. It's titled 18 Riddles Only People with a PhD Can Solve. I'm sure that's true.
18 riddles only people with a PhD can solve. If you can spend hours trying to crack detective riddles, mysteries, and puzzles, this video is just what you need. Are you ready? Then hit the subscribe button and ring the... Let the fun begin. 1. A Halloween murder mystery. It was a dark Halloween night. Mark was found dead in the forest. The detective who was called to investigate saw fingerprints on the victim's neck and understood that the man had been strangled. The police arrested 4 suspects. Nick was dressed as a werewolf. Damien was wearing a costume of Captain Hook. Hannah was a mummy. And Chris was dressed as a zombie. Who was the murderer? Your time starts now.
Dude, I can't crack this one, I gotta see.
Chris the zombie killed Mark. Only he could have left fingerprints.
Well, that's not true. No. Guys, you know gloves, you know those things? Yeah, you can't take them off. Like, imagine if the police actually did that when they're solving a murder. Just, hey guys, okay, so I reckon it's this guy because he didn't have like a hook in his hand or anything, so it must have been him. Also, I'm sorry, Brightside, but that's not a zombie. That's a skeleton. Okay, this is like first grade stuff.
3. The odd one out. Can you spot the odd emoji among these contenders? Remember, you have to be fast.
Yep, there it is. It's 2 boys.
Ah, there it is. These parents have 2 sons instead of a son and a daughter.
Wow, I'm sure you need like a 4 to 5 year course at university to be able to see that. Only people with PhDs. Don't even think about watching this if you don't have a PhD, okay, fam? Okay? Fuck off.
John and Lacey went on their honeymoon to a tropical island. On the first day there, they went to a local market and bought a big watermelon. In the afternoon, they ate the watermelon on the beach. It was so delicious that they ate the whole thing. But an hour later, John died. Lucy was in shock when the autopsy showed that it was poisoning. How so? Lucy ate this watermelon as well, but she was perfectly fine afterwards. Can you crack the mystery?
Could you please hurry the fuck up?
The main difference between the new spouses was that John ate the watermelon seeds and Lucy didn't. And that's where the poison was.
That's the lamest thing ever. That's like if Scooby-Doo went and, said, okay, who's the monster? Is it this guy, that guy? No, it's this entirely different person you've never seen before. Yeah. Like, it's just throwing in a random factor like, bet you didn't think of that. What I'm saying is, it's not a riddle. A riddle's meant to have everything there, and you're meant to figure it out with the clues given. Like, that's like saying, hey guys, I spy with my little eye something beginning with S. What's Slazo? No, silly. It's this SD card in my hand that you couldn't have possibly seen. I guess we maybe could have guessed that, but you didn't give us anything to work with.
The captain of a huge liner found out that there was a spy among his crew. He suspected 3 men, Oliver, Michael, and James.
Dude, that's me. I didn't give them permission to use my likeness, and it's also my name. That's fucked up. They can't do that. So yeah, they've got these riddle videos, and they suck, but they've also... Hey, I'm a construction worker. I bang things with hammer. Look at me. I have real job. Yeah, stop flexing your real job on us. Right, so they've got these videos, and they suck, but they've also got other kinds of videos, and they also suck. So let's have a look at some of the others. Right, so we've got this video, how men have changed over the years. Oh, I can't wait. Right, so the idea, if you can call it that, is, hey guys, people have changed, let's draw the people's change as animals. Okay, sure, I'll let you have it, let's see what you did with it. Yeah, has it? Okay, let's see. What? What the? Okay, so where do I begin? Right, so every man in human civilization used to have a big bushy beard and used to have a white beater, but now we have man buns and trimmed, maintained beards and suits as well. Like, it's just a picture. It's not how men have changed. It's just, hey guys, a thing and also a different thing. Here you go. What? Guys, treadmills exist now, okay? And also earphones on that other guy, okay? Like, this says a hell of a lot about the world we do be living in. Right, so we're getting some really conflicting messages here, right? So, just a few panels ago, it was saying, hey guys, men like then had suits and they tipped their hats, you know, m'lady. But now we just wear earphones and t-shirts and stuff. Except with this one, it's, hey guys, so basically a couple years ago, men used to have flies going around them because they stinked really bad. What? What are you saying? Also, men take more pride in their beards? There's nothing behind it. It's just they're saying something and then they have an image to back it up. It's like this. It's nothing. It's literally nothing. Excuse me? He should be wearing Gucci, okay? That's just how it is. And it's just more like this. It's just making things up and saying like, hey, this is how it be. Okay, that's kind of like just your opinion, bro. Right, so now let's even it out and see how much Brightside thinks girls have changed throughout history. Let's go. I'm sorry, what was that? We live in an amazing time when everything around us is changing rapidly. Like, it's just not even a well put together sentence. We're off to a good start. I'm sorry, we're not even in the video yet, but today we want to show the changes that have taken place among the women of the planet. Was the of the planet really necessary? You could have just said, it's just a very long-winded sentence. That's all I'm saying. It's just it's a shit sentence. Alright, so number one, we've got this. What does that mean, Brightside? What are you saying? Tattoo styles change rapidly, and we can assume what's soon to come. And it's just a furry tattoo? Are you saying furries are going to take over? And how do you know this, Brightside? How? Can you see the future, Brightside? Is Ray William Johnson coming back, Brightside? Can you tell me that? Like, what's the point here? It's just like, hey guys, so basically girls used to have long hair and they used to sit around doing nothing, but now some of them have short hair and they like have phones and stuff. Grr. Like it's just that thing we do where it's just change is bad. Ooh, phones are the devil and Thomas Edison was a witch. Ooh, woo. Women drive cars now! Whoa, they can't be stopped. Look at her, she's in her car, on the phone. I'm calling the police, that's against the law. Gravity-defying hair will have the fashion police knocking at your door. And then there's just shiny hair after that. What does it mean? What does any of it mean? Gravity-defying hair will have the fashion police knocking at your door. What does it mean? What? Okay, I think that's enough of that. Now let's go on to a bit of a personality test kind of thing. Let's see what Brightside has to say about me as a person.
This surprising test will reveal the truth about you.
About you. Okay, fair enough.
A. You swing your arms. Swinging your arms means you are mostly a relaxed person. You are joyful, and sometimes people don't even take you seriously. On the contrary, if your arms are inactive, you don't easily trust people. You're a bit reserved and not over-emotional.
Right, so all it is it's just very vague terms to try to encompass everyone. Like, hey, that's me. I'm a bit reserved and not over-emotional. That's like everyone at least some point, right?
Do you make your bed every single day? Those people who do not make up their beds don't notice trifle things in other aspects of life. They are not so good at planning their actions and can be disorderly, sometimes even dissipated.
Like, it's just making things up and just putting it out there and just hoping no one will challenge it. Like, it just eliminates every other factor and it's just, hey guys, so if you don't make your bed, you're a disorderly, dissipated, dumb idiot. But if you do make your bed every day, then you're a bit uptight.
And number 1, bag test. Here's a quick but interesting test that can tell a lot about people. It's based on a trifle everyday habit that we don't even notice. Now, think a bit and define how you like to carry your bag most of the time. Just pick the figure that carries the bag the way you do, and then see the result. Here are 5 pictures, and I'll give you 10 seconds to think.
I'm sorry, but who wears their bag like this? What's that? That's an apron.
Now, let's check the result. So, you usually carry your bag, number 1, behind your back. If you prefer a backpack, you're probably always ready for adventure and prepared to go at any moment.
I wear a backpack. I make YouTube videos. I stay indoors all day. That's not true.
Number 3, on your shoulder. People who wear a bag on their shoulder love reading. This position allows them to fish out their favorite book, even when there's virtually no space for it.
Okay, so it all just goes like this. It's just them making up something like, hey, so if you wear your bag over your shoulder, like, you could grab books out really easily. So everyone who wears their bag like that likes reading. You know, it has to be true because Brightside said it.
2 men are standing on the edge of an abyss on a wood board. One of them is holding a gun and wants to shoot the other one. But if the second guy falls down, the first one will fall into the abyss. Is there a possible way for one of them to survive? Who will actually die? 20 seconds for you to solve this dilemma. In fact, the thing is that the answers to this riddle are too diverse and everyone just thinks differently. So, what is your idea? We hate to leave you hanging over the abyss.
Fuck you. Okay, fuck you. What? That's nothing. Okay, can we go back to you just making up some stupid bullshit? Even that's better. The watermelon one was better than this. This one's just, hey guys, so basically, it's up to your imagination. Right, so you put it in the thumbnail, in the title, you've made the promise, which is just, hey, guys, we're gonna show you who would survive here, right? Like that's kind of what you're implying. And then with the actual video, it's just, whoever you want to survive. It's like a fan fiction. No, that's so lame. That's the lamest thing ever. Hi. Right, so this is kind of up the same alley as like 5-Minute Crafts. All those kind of awful but wildly successful channels. And the fact that 5-Minute Crafts, among some others, is also in the featured channels, it kind of says to me that it's probably owned by the same people who are making, I don't know, I don't want to know how much off this, but it's probably filthy. Like if you look at 5-Minute Crafts channel, they've got 43 million subscribers just out of nowhere. And they're gaining faster than T-Series. But yeah, that's how it be. That is how it be sometimes on this bitch of an earth. I'm sorry, but it be. So yeah, with that very depressing ending, there is the dark side of bright side. That's already a taken video name. I can't use that. Grr. I have to settle for some worse name because fucking Jarvis Johnson's already taken it. Or I get called a clone of that dude anyway. It doesn't really matter what I do. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video of Slazo complains about a thing. If you would support me by liking the video, that would be great. And subscribe if you're new. All of that. Social media links for Instagram, Twitter, blah, 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 down below. Thank you for all the support on the channel in moving out. And I've seen many kind words. Some also not so kind words. But thank you for everything. Anyway, without further ado, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Skirting subreddit safaris, trawling content from barren seas, working 9 days a fortnight.
You picked the wrong house, fool!
Hey, hey, Big Smoke! It's me, Carl! Chill, chill!
CJ? Oh!